Not that that's a good thing, but.
Do we have ribbons? Oh my god, it feels weird riding in my glasses.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you usually ride in them?
I've never ridden in my glasses before. So we'll see how this goes.
Hi, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
I hate it already.
Well, I guess that's all for that.
I actually don't feel secure.
Well, we'll do what we can do today. Holy cow, that feels great. So, while you're walking, I want you to think again about that marching. And already, where's his head? So again, a little more on that outside rein, inside leg to outside rein. Your inside leg is going to help push his body weight and his balance into that outside. And remember, your fingers and your seat and your leg and all of that is your communication to him. So if you feel like, he's got a little bit more pep under him, which I'm not quite sure how he would, move those fingers and just talk to him with those fingers. You feel okay?
Yeah.
That's it, move those fingers. There. That's it. So remember, he always kind of wants to have that false feeling of a bend.
Yes,
He wants to just have his head slightly tilted and it's not all the way through. So he's got, in order to get the correct bend, he's got to be in your outside hand. And then the bend comes through his body. If you don't have that balance on the outside, you're less likely to get that true bend.
So I'm bending in, I'm pushing with my inside leg. How do I do this head straighter?
Move your fingers a little bit more on the outside rein and soften your inside hand a smidge. So allow your inside hand maybe to come a little forward.
Okay, got you.
Part of it is that's the way he carries himself. So you as the rider has to kind of tell him, nope, straighten back out again. And you might have to be a little more active on your outside fingers than you are on your inside to try and keep him there. Sorry, Mon, just shutting it so it doesn't blow. There, that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Even there, though, where's his head? So he's slightly above the bit, too,
Yeah.
right?
So now I have to get him lower. And
Yep, not much, though. Remember, we always want to see the crown of his bridle. It's more just kind of getting that nose of his going a little bit tucked in. That's it, a little more on the outside movement again. There, you had it. There he goes. And he feels it because then he blows out. That's it. Good. Moving those fingers a little bit. Good. Go ahead and change direction. That's it. Move those fingers. Yep. Move those fingers. Yep. Move those fingers. So this direction, he's heavy on your inside left leg.
Yep.
So that feeling of those leg feels like we were doing the last time. Reaching your leg down and long, even seat bones. There. So he's bulging a little bit on that left, right? So a little push up and over off that left leg. That was much better. There. Good. Keep that walk rhythm. There you go. Moving those fingers. That's it. Again, if he starts to get heavy on your left leg, you want to feel like there's that space between your leg and his rib cage. Don't hold him. Even if he comes back in and he falls on you, you just ask again. You're not there to carry him. Yep, move those fingers. That's much better. Yep, a little bend on the inside. So when he wants to look out the door because he's curious, don't be afraid to bend your inside elbow back. There. Yes. And as you do that, you're going to need a little inside leg to kind of help hold them up. Moving those fingers up, a little left leg. Just think of it as a leg heel. Push them back towards the wall. Yes, that's better. Good. That was much better. So every time you kind of want to take a step that may not be where you are intending it to be, I want you to think of it as a leg heel. Okay? So you're going to think of it as pushing him back off that leg. Because if you try and steer him as you're going to pull his head to the wall or you're going to pull his butt to the wall or something like that, he's not connected. That leg heel helps you keep him more connected. And again, it's that thought of that inside leg to that outside ring, which seems to be his biggest.
And this is working better now.
Yeah, inside leg to outside ring. So with the leg heel, but what is the leg heel really working on? Inside to outside. Good. And again, this long side is the harder side. So if you find that he's not coming over for you, little thought of that leg heel, inside leg to outside. Don't be afraid to shift your weight a little bit into your outside stirrup to feel like he drops over. There, that did it.
Yeah, much better.
Good. How do you feel? Do you want to try some trot?
Yeah. Do you want me to go over to the right first?
Doesn't matter. We gotta go both directions. So whatever way you want to go first.
We can go this way first. So we're getting straight though.
Yep. Moving those fingers. Sitting up tall. So right where your hands are right now is a perfect spot. So you're kind of right at the base of like the fleece pad area. Yeah, moving those fingers. Now remember, as you trot, don't let those reins get too long. You want to have that feel.
So stay at this length?
Yep, that or maybe a smidge shorter. You can probably go in maybe in between the two.
I felt like I needed to go so just a little shorter.
Two might be too short. That's it. Reaching your leg long, tall with your body. Opening your chest. Little leg. Yep. Watch your legs not pulling you up. Reach that leg open and down. Yep, moving those fingers. Open and down the leg. Little inside. Moving those fingers. Yep, keep moving. So you don't want to pull on his face. You want to move those fingers.
I was pulling on his face.
Your hands just aren't moving.
No, they're not.
So I want your fingers to stay active. Because if your fingers stop that activity, he takes the bit and leans in it.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to lean in it because then you lose that sense of control. So you don't need to take your hands and be like a bus driver. It's just moving those fingers. Yep, move those fingers. All with your body, move those fingers. A little push with your seat. Keep those fingers relaxed. Even when you're trotting, think leg heel. Think leg heel. Little movement of your fingers. Bring your inside elbow back. Little movement of your fingers. That's it. Tall. There. That's it. Good. Move your fingers. Little squeeze on the outside. Keep them moving. That's better. Hands steady and down. Eyes tall. Moving your fingers. Good. There. Go on inside leg. Doesn't matter. Just correct them and say thank you, but no. Little movement of your fingers. Opening that inside hand to bend. Open it towards your knee. There. Open it towards your knee. That's it. Yes. Good. Give me a circle somewhere. Opening that inside hand to help with that bend. There. Inside leg. On and off. Outside elbow by your side. Inside elbow by your side there. Little inside leg. Ah. You lost the steam.
Yeah.
That was better though.
Yeah, it was. Good boy.
Much straighter.
It was really hard sitting the trot in this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But what I like though is you were more confident in allowing him to trot more forward.
Yes,
And
I was.
because he was more forward, he was less likely to want to stop on you.
Yes.
And you had a little bit more of that. The turns, obviously, naturally, any horse, they kind of want to slow down.
Yeah.
They lose steam. Doesn't matter. They always do.
I felt like if I was doing my dressage saddle, I could have done better.
Tomorrow,
I felt like I was bouncing too much on it.
you're not bouncing. You're not bouncing. Your leg is just a little bit more forward because of the flap.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit in a different spot where he's kind of like, you're not really in that sweet spot, so I may or may not really stay with you.
Yeah.
Which again, he's got to respect your leg being in a different spot. But you and him are still building that balance and that trust at a bigger trot, so it's harder. Moving your fingers a little bit.
No, it definitely felt better.
Good.
I think if I was posting, I would feel better, but I really want to work on
You can sit.
sit.
I'm going to put you back outside. Moving your fingers. So when you want to go for that bend, your inside elbow can stay at your side, but you can also open it.
Oh, I can. But
Yes.
keep it outside.
Yeah, or if you need to, bring it back and open as well.
Okay.
Okay? You just don't want to take it out because then it's like a chicken.
Got it. I'm waiting.
Because then if you open that space, then it's too much.
Okay.
But if he's not listening, this side is easier. The left is harder. Again, moving those fingers. Eyes tall, lifting your chest up. Yes, that just did a whole difference. Push a little with your seat. There you go. Lower your inside hand. Yep, little push. That's it. Lower your inside hand. Good, Dawn. Open that chest up again. Yes. Tall with your body. Little push with your hips. Try and reach those legs a little bit down. There. Open that chest up. Bring your right. Yeah.
Oh, I lost my balance.
You did. So what was happening was he was turning your body to act as if you were going left.
Yes.
When you started that corner at H, your left shoulder started to come back. So your outside shoulder started to come back, and then you popped your seat.
Yeah. I lost my balance.
That's okay. It's okay. It happens. Strength. That was so much better. Do you feel more connected in this fit?
Yes, 100%.
Good. Good. I see a huge difference.
Me too.
So when you're ready again, let's see if we can get a couple circles. Circles in straight lines. So don't do like 5 circles at a time. I want you to try like 1 circle then straight, 1 circle then straight. And we got to start to work on those changes of diagonals as well.
Okay.
So as you're trotting around this arena, I want you to give yourself the idea of points. Yep, little squeeze. Squeeze on the outside ring. Squeeze on the outside ring. Squeeze. Squeeze. That's it. Tall with your body. Move those fingers. Keep squeezing on that outside ring to help balance him. Move your fingers. Yep, move your fingers. Don't let him pop that head up because then you lose control. Move those fingers. That's it. Shoulders up and back. Outside hand down. That's it, Dawn. Push him in that corner. Good. Move those fingers. Tall with your body. That's it. Good. Good. Straight. Look between his ears. Good. Now inside leg. Change your diagonal. Good. Opening this inside hand a little bit if you need more help to bend. But don't let go of your outside hand as you do it. That's it. Shoulders up and back. Inside shoulder back. Move those fingers. Open that inside hand. Little inside leg. Even on the circle, keep envisioning leg yoke. Leg yoke out. That changed it. Leg yoke out. That's it.
He's tired.
He is, because he acted like a buffoon a little bit.
All right, let him walk for a minute.
Give him a moment. So even here when you're walking, Dawn, let's practice your medium walk to your free walk. Okay? So usually you say your transition from the trot is, let's say, at C. Then you're going to have, say, C to H as a medium walk. Tell me what a medium walk is.
A medium walk is where I have my reins more collected and we're walking at a more faster pace.
Yeah, so he's got to be marching, right?
Yes.
So then when you go for the free walk, that is where you want him to stretch down. Still marching him. So let's say, we're going to change direction. So F to H, I want you to do your free walk.
Okay.
Okay, so moving your fingers. So even when you ask him for that stretch down,
I had to move my fingers.
you have to move your fingers. Because if you naturally just throw your reins at him, is he going to stick his head down?
No, I have time.
You got to ask him. So move your fingers and push. Move your fingers and push. Yep, you've lost a little bit of contact. So if there's loop in your rein, you don't have anything. Now get. That's it, and push. And get. And push. Yep, and get. And push. A little more on your outside. So what do you feel happening there? Which shoulder's drifted?
Right.
He's going to the left.
Yes.
So you need what more of?
Outside leg.
Yes, correct. Good. Move your fingers. There's a little stretch. Push. That's it. Move your fingers. So I don't want to see a slack in both outside and inside ring. I want to see a steadier feel in at least the outside ring.
You don't want slack.
No.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to have slack.
You do, but what's happening is you have a giant loop in your ring. So then you don't have connection to his mouth. So you're asking him to stretch, but you're not asking him to really reach. You're kind of giving him that thought of, well, if you want to stretch. Ask him. So move the fingers. So what's happening is I see this.
Yes, you're right.
I don't want that because
Okay.
then you really don't have any
So
connection.
I'm not telling him to do anything.
No, he's basically,
Do what he wants.
exactly. So you're good. So what I want you to do is feel it.
Hi. Hello.
Feel it. So you're asking him. That doesn't mean that you can't have a rein long.
Right. And ask him stuff in that.
Yes, you
Okay.
just don't want that swing, because then
Okay.
he
has
loses, he loses that sense of feeling.
Okay, got it.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Yep, nice to walk. So get that medium walk feeling again. So get him a little bit more on that outside rein. Here's a little bit of a loony on the one time when they actually got away from me. Yeah.
Where you go?
He just went in here.
Grab the door.
Yeah, we had the door shut, but lunging to the left was hard for him and he dropped his right shoulder and
Where you go?
he just went right and then ran around twice and stopped. Move your fingers a little bit. That's it. Yep, move your fingers. So he hears something, right? But that doesn't mean at a show or something he's not going to hear something.
The last time, just a minute ago.
Yeah. Move those fingers. Good. So now, again, you're going to start to think of letting those reins go a little bit. Make them walk. Is he?
He needs to walk and poop though, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Give him a little tap.
Come on.
Yep, little tap. He's like, I can't.
Yeah, so Don, if they stop in the middle of the show to take a crap, it's bad.
Yeah.
Good. So moving your fingers a little bit and start to slowly let them stretch out. Dude, you got yourself sled.
She's videoing this. I hope they'll post me saying take a crap at the show.
Move your fingers, that's it. And now start to let your fingers go a little bit. Move those fingers. Keep that communication going. Because if you stop that activity in his mouth, he doesn't feel anything. Yeah, move those fingers.
He's gonna look at that side again.
Yeah, that's okay. Move those fingers. So again, keep looking at something. What do you think he's doing?
Keeping him connected to me.
Yes, and let him towards it. Keep him bent to the inside and let him towards everything he's here. There, yes, yes. That's better. Give him something to think about. Good, now let him stretch a little bit. That's it. You can let your hands push up his neck. I just don't want to see the loopy loop in your reins or then you lose that feeling. Yep, and push the walk. Remember, the walk has to be pushing so he feels that necessity to want to stretch down. There, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about a little outside movement. Good. There. He's thinking. Yes. Keep moving. Keep moving those fingers and asking for that lower stretch. That's a little more on the outside rein. Remember this direction. He wants to turn in. Move those fingers on that outside. Good. That's better. That's it, Dawn. There you go. Move those fingers. A little more on the outside again. You've got a little slack in your rein. You may find that you go from longer, shorter until he really starts to get that feel. That's it. Try and change direction. Move those fingers. Keep moving those fingers. So as you change direction, again, this side, you're going to think leg yielding him off the inside leg. That's it. Push him off that inside and make a march. Moving your fingers. Yep, move those fingers. Ask him for a little lower. And then push your hand a little forward. Yep, big push off that inside leg yield. Move those fingers. Good. Fingers. That's it. A little more bend. A little bigger walk. There. And now ask him to reach down. Look right between his ears. Really feel like you're pushing that head of his down. Make him march. Move those fingers. Let those elbows allow his head. That's it. Now give. Give a little bit without letting his reins go completely. That's it. Off that inside again. Push him over. A little leg yield feeling. Good. Little give. Bigger walk. So as he finds the stretch, he loses the push.
You're right.
It's hard. So try and get that.
Give him the leg yield over.
Yep. Push him over. Eyes tall. You can look up and over the outside ear of his to help direct your body and his body that direction. That's it. Good. Moving your fingers. Yep. Again, leg yield him over. There. And then walk forward. That's it. He feels the change in his body when he lets go. Because then he's blowing out. Again, leg yield him over. There. And push forward. Bigger walk. So when you get him where you want him, think bigger walk. That's it. Now he's thinking about that stretch. Look. There you go. Bigger walk. It's hard. You go in and out of it.
Hey, Dawn, bounce your leg on and off. Don't push so much with your seat, so just like alternate legs, bounce
You've got both of us today.
Nice. I like it.
Yep, bounce in, bounce out. Bounce in there, you feel it?
Yeah.
Bounce in, bounce out. And don't be afraid to give him but you don't need to really kick him, he's responding.
That's it. Good. Good, Dawn.
Is she done? It's cool now.
Do you want to do any more trot today?
It doesn't matter.
It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
We can if you want, or should we end on a good note like this?
I'm fine with ending like this because I mean
We can end like this.
he worked up hard.
He worked really hard, and I think our trot went well.
It was much better today.
Yeah.
And you'll
And this
be
is good.
on him for a little longer tomorrow too.
Yeah, that's true. But I think today went well. And definitely sitting the trot in the saddle, I was interesting. It went well.
It did. It did.
Are you in your honor saddle?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't get her on the saddle to fit.
Okay, well,
I can't.
Frank's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're
it
either.
slides so far back. Even with this, I got her in 2 shins with my thin line pad, and then she's got her fleece pad on
What's
top.
the weather caught? He was probably just flattening around.
Yeah, but the problem is he needs, but the thin line, it was still dropped too far.
Okay.
I needed it with more, but the sheepskin doesn't have lifts in it, and my sheepskin's not thick enough. This is a little thicker.
Yeah, so she it needs to be narrowed out.
Yeah, but this doesn't change.
This doesn't. The saddle won't change,
Okay.
and it's already changed for him again. Like they did it as a courtesy.
What kind of saddle is that?
This is my CWD.
Okay.
Call your cat.
He just literally ran into me.
The cat's clueless.
And they're great saddles. but-
They are, but you can't. Yeah, they neglected to tell me when I got it when Abby like started riding them. They didn't.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
So, a lot of times the hunter people, they don't give a shit. They
No.
just throw a saddle on.
And this thing was $7,100.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Now,
I'm gonna turn it off. I think I can handle that
you
part.
hit stop, right?
I think I can handle that part.
Does it have fun today?
Yeah, it was nice.